Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the world of bizarre medicine. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl. Now, for 4 hospital mistakes. Roll tape.
Time now for the world of bizarre medicine. As you may know, I'm a Ph.D., not an M.D., but I've always been intrigued by bizarre medicine. Let's see what's in the little black bag today. So, look, we have a letter, my surgical gloves, a skeleton, surgical scalpel, and a coffin. Now, these all refer to recent hospital mishaps. So I put the gloves on, and they tell you that, first of all, that the scalpel actually refers to a very unusual case at Burford Hospital in Church Christ in New Zealand. Suddenly, both doctors and nurses found themselves scratching themselves during operations, and some of the patients started feeling itchy too. And you know what they discovered? That the hospital surgical garments were all flea-ridden. They had an infestation of fleas. Not to worry, however, they promised to sprinkle flea powder on all those garments in the future. Now we have a skeleton here, and this refers to the San Fernando General Hospital of Trinidad. An electrician went into an empty room and found it wasn't empty. There was a corpse lying on a table, a female who'd been there 9 months covered with maggots. For some reason, no one in the hospital realized that there was a cadaver in a room, and the stench of death apparently did not alert anyone. Yes, it's been removed, however. And here we have a coffin, and this refers to a literal case of a walking dead man. This took place in Tukar Ganj in India, a TB hospital there. A patient, Suklol Gautam, had been making an excellent recovery when suddenly he took a turn for the worse. So the doctor made a cursory exam and pronounced him dead. His family protested, saying he wasn't dead. He said, "I'm the doctor, here's your death certificate, now get out." And he placed poor Suklol in the hospital morgue. But he wasn't dead, and he cried out for hours. Later in the day, fortunately, his son arrived and demanded to see the corpse, and he discovered his body was alive. Suklol is now at home recovering, and he vows not to go back to that hospital. And here we have a letter that was sent to Ronald Cooksey in Tamsworth, England, from the University Hospitals in Coventry and Warwick, which reads, "There is a difference between patients like you who are on a waiting list for elective surgery and emergency patients." Well, this arrived in December of 2001. 2 problems. First, the poor man died a year earlier in December of 2000, and he had been on the elective list, but he really needed to be put on the critical list. You know, if I received a letter like this, I would tear it up and throw it in their faces. And that's why we call this bizarre medicine.
Now, until next time, may the power of the cosmos be with you. Yes, yes, yes.